Alright, let's play a little guessing game. Imagine you're scrolling through your phone, maybe you're paying bills, maybe you're eyeing that new gadget you've been dreaming of. Then, you see an ad for a credit card, something like the Rogers Mastercard. It promises rewards, maybe cash back, maybe travel points. But a nagging question pops into your head: can I even get this thing? Specifically, what's the minimum income one need? Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty of Rogers Mastercard requirements, let's step back for a second. Why does this question even matter? Why do credit card companies care about your income? Well, it's not because they're nosy, or at least, not just because they're nosy. It boils down to risk. Lenders, whether it's for a mortgage, a car loan, or a credit card, are essentially betting on you. They're betting you'll pay them back. And your income is a pretty good indicator of your ability to do just that. It's a key piece of the puzzle that helps them assess your creditworthiness. Think of it like this: if you're earning a modest income, a lender might be hesitant to give you a high-limit credit card. They'd worry you might overspend and struggle to repay the debt. On the other hand, if you have a stable, higher income, they might be more comfortable extending you more credit. Now, let's get back to the Rogers Mastercard. You've seen the ads, you've heard about the potential perks, but you're still stuck on that income question. And, honestly, you're not alone. It's a common query, and for good reason. Here's the thing about minimum income requirements: they're not always set in stone. They can vary depending on several factors, including the specific card you're applying for, your overall credit history, and even the current economic climate. So, instead of giving you a single, definitive number, let's break down the factors that Rogers, or any credit card issuer, would consider. First, your gross annual income. This is your total income before taxes and deductions. It's a crucial number for lenders because it gives them a broad picture of your financial situation. Next, your credit score. This 3-digit number, usually ranging from 300 to 900, reflects your credit history and how reliably you've managed debt in the past. A higher credit score generally means you're a lower risk, and it can sometimes offset a slightly lower income. Then, there's your debt-to-income ratio. This is the percentage of your monthly income that goes toward paying off debt. Lenders look at this to see how much of your income is already committed to other obligations. A high ratio might raise red flags. And, of course, your employment history. Lenders prefer to see a stable employment history, as it suggests a consistent income stream. They might ask about your job title, how long you've been employed, and your employer's contact information. Now, let's talk specifically about the Rogers Mastercard. Rogers, in their application process, will look at these factors. They may not explicitly state a hard minimum income number on their website, but they will evaluate your overall financial profile. So, how do you get a better idea of your chances? Here are a few things you can do. First, check your credit score. You can get free credit reports from various sources. Knowing your score will give you a good starting point. Second, calculate your debt-to-income ratio. Add up all your monthly debt payments and divide that by your gross monthly income. This will give you a percentage. Third, review your employment history. Make sure your resume is up to date and reflects your current employment status. Fourth, and this is crucial, read the fine print. The Rogers Mastercard website will have detailed information about the card's terms and conditions, including eligibility requirements. While they might not state a specific income number, they will outline the factors they consider. And finally, if you're still unsure, contact Rogers directly. Their customer service representatives can provide you with more specific information about the card's requirements. Now, let's address some common misconceptions. Some people believe that you need a very high income to qualify for any credit card. That's not always the case. Credit card companies offer a range of cards with different eligibility criteria. There are cards designed for students, for people with limited credit history, and for those with higher incomes. Another misconception is that having a high income automatically guarantees approval. That's also not true. Even if you have a high income, a poor credit score, or a high debt-to-income ratio can still lead to rejection. So, what are the actual benefits of the Rogers Mastercard that might make this inquiry worthwhile? Well, Rogers offers several cards with different reward structures. Some offer cash back on purchases, while others offer rewards points that can be redeemed for travel or other perks. The specific benefits will depend on the card you choose. For example, some cards may offer higher cash back rates on certain categories, such as groceries or gas. It's essential to compare the different cards and choose the one that best suits your spending habits. Now, let's talk about the potential downsides. Like any credit card, the Rogers Mastercard comes with potential risks. If you don't manage your credit responsibly, you could end up with high interest charges and debt. It's important to remember that credit cards are a tool, and like any tool, they can be used effectively or ineffectively. If you use them wisely, they can help you build credit and earn rewards. But if you misuse them, they can lead to financial trouble. So, to summarize, there's no single, magic number for the minimum income required for a Rogers Mastercard. It depends on various factors, including your credit score, debt-to-income ratio, and employment history. The best way to determine your eligibility is to check your credit score, calculate your debt-to-income ratio, review your employment history, read the fine print, and contact Rogers directly if you have any questions. Remember, credit cards are a powerful financial tool, but they should be used responsibly. Before applying for any credit card, make sure you understand the terms and conditions and that you can afford to repay the debt. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.